This guide will walk you through the process of setting up and customizing filters on MakeYourStats app. Filters section helps you define games based on your stats criteria. You can open Filters modal by clicking on the Filters alerts on top of the feed. After clicking on Filters button, a modal containing filters option will open. Filters modal is split into multiple tabs: General, Live, Odds, Goals, Corners, Yellow Cards, Extra Stats, Leagues and Fixtures. Each stat from each tab has a minimum value input next to its name. Use this first input to set the minimum threshold for the stat. The second input is for the maximum value. You can set the upper limit for the stat here. Filling in both the minimum and maximum value boxes is optional. Filter type. Default home-away games filter is using stats based on home games for local team and away games for visitor team. All games is using stats for all games for both teams. If you want to switch feed stats without any filter rule, you can just change filter type and hit apply. Stats based on. Here you can choose the number of games for the stats. For example, last 5 games means stats based on last 5 games for a team. Show finished games. By default, you search only through not started and live games. To search through finished games also, click on the checkbox. H near the stat name tells you that you filter for home team stats. Filter searches in stats based on home games. A near the stat name tells you that you filter for away team stats. Filter searches in stats based on away games. AVG near the stat name tells you that you filter for average value between home stats and away stats. Prefilled value in the input represents the minimum and the maximum allowed value. The guide covered the detailed steps to navigate and utilize the filter options in MakeYourStats, ensuring you can effectively apply and customize filters for your specific needs.